Okay? Hear me out. I know it's been 3 weeks. And to be honest with you, I kind of just lost the track of time. But anyway, I don't want to ramble because, yeah, this video is going to be part 4 to what if Kill Kill 360 was in high school DxD. Now, yeah, let's just get into it. Yeah. Sorry about the 4 week, well, a 3 week break because, look, I have no excuse. Hey, I'm back, so let's get started. So everyone they screaming what as this woman, or who was once Rainer, now just looks like a completely different person. And so, yeah, in case you missed out on the last part, I will do a pretty brief description of how she would look like. So essentially, she has black hair, yellow eyes, they're slitted. She's wearing a white dress. She has devil wings instead of angel wings now. And she has horns on her head. So, yeah. So, when they see her and she calling Ryuji master and stuff, at first it was like a brief little pause. And then Issa, he just complaining like, what? I'm out here trying to be the harem king, and one girl shows up for you and she already calling you master? What type of bullshit writing is this? I'm like, okay, first of all, you're not about to fourth wall break and insult me like that, so fuck you. Second of all, I do whatever the fuck I want because it's my story. Now shut the fuck up and let's get back to the story. He's just like, fine, whatever. So, anyway, Issei, of course, he's complaining because, yeah, they're fighting her, and now she just looks like a completely different devil. And Issei, he's complaining, but he's a bit put off about it because, she did kill him, and she did kill Azia. So now she's just, yeah, like she's acting like a literal different person. Like she's just all up on Ryuji's arm, hugging him and stuff. And so, anyway, we're gonna do a small little jump. As Ria's just like, well, I don't know what's going on, but it's not really my concern. As long as she's willing to work with us, that's all that matters. So she's just looking at Ryuji's sword as it's still kind of glowing. So all of them, they walk back to the school, or at least their main meeting area, as they start just discussing plans of what they're going to do for the time being. And as of right now, she essentially just tells Issei and Ryuji, sure, y'all might be strong now, but you're gonna need to improve, a lot. And so Ryuji, Issei, they nod. As Ria's just like, great. Now, will 5:30 a.m. in the morning, does that sound good for y'all? As freaking Ryuji, Issei, they're like, what the fuck? 5 a.m.? The fuck is this? Military? And she's like, either do what I say, or just don't do nothing. Simple as that. As they just like, fuck. And they're like, fine. So she's like, great. Now, get y'all little asses out of here and go to sleep, and we'll be up first thing in the morning. So they just roll their eyes, so they just leave. And she's like, alrighty. And now to you, Azia. You will, for the time being, since you are now a devil, you will be a new student here. If that's okay with you. So Azia, she has no real problems with it because, yeah, we're gonna do a little bit of a time skip. Issei, Ryuji, they heading off to sleep. You know, Ryuji, when he like wakes up, not only is a Rainer on him, she's on him naked. So yeah, just I guess cuddling on him. So he's like, "Yo, what the fuck?" He's like, "Well, I'm not complaining, but what's going on? What's going on?" And she's like, "Oh, devils tend to sleep naked." As Ryu's like, "Is that so? Well, that's good to know. But give me a heads up, you're gonna do that." And she's like, "Okay." So as that's happening, Ria, she is like through the window. She's wearing like a pink tracksuit. As Issei, he just looks like, oh my god, like why do I gotta be up? As Issei and Rias look out the window and they see Ryuji laying down in the bed with Rainer naked on top of him. As Issei's like, bro, this is some bullshit. That should be me, not him. It's not fair. Anyway, Ria, she opens up the window. She's like, oh, Ryuji, you already up. And up in other places, I see. But that's good. It gets the heart pumping. Anyway, let's go. So, Ryuji, he gets up, puts on, well, he was wearing clothes, but she wasn't. So, he's wearing his own variation of like a tracksuit, just, tank top, some jogging pants on, and an unzipped jacket, essentially. Essentially what Issei is wearing, but let's say it's blue instead of Issei's being green. So, they working out and shit. Issei, Ryuji, they're doing laps. For Ryuji, it's not that big of a deal because he was already kind of physically fit. But for Issei, he's out of breath. This man weaving, queefing. This man's like, oh my god, I can feel my lungs trying to kill me. As you're like, Issei, it's not that bad. It's like, not that bad. We ran 6 miles straight 10 times. As Ryuji's like, bro, you are a devil. You naturally have enhanced stamina. Do you really think she'll be doing this if you were a human? No, you're a devil. So she knows you can handle it. Let's keep it pushing. As Ria's like, yeah, Ryuji has the mindset of it. Now, come on, goofy ass nigga. And as Ria's like just runs off, Ryuji, he kind of like, where did she learn that from? As Ria, she in her head like, when did I learn that from? So, yeah, she don't realize it yet, but she is getting like influenced by Ryuji. But hey, that's neither here nor there. Now Issei and Ryuji, now they're doing calisthenics. They're doing squats, sit-ups, push-ups, chin-ups, pull-ups, etc. I know chin-ups and pull-ups aren't calisthenics, but just it is. They're just doing a workout, a full body workout. And when it's on the verge of it is Issei, he's trying to do push-ups, but Rias is like sitting on his back. As the only thing that's in Issei's head is how nice Ria's ass feels on his back. Thinking how, oh, if only that ass was on my face. Like, that's the only thing that's in his mind right now. And so, yeah, Ryuji, he's doing like his own thing since he already kind of finished. He's doing I guess shadow boxing, but on a tree. Like his own variation of iron bone training, essentially. But, the tree is like demonically enhanced to handle his punching power. As that is happening, Ozzy, she comes in with the water and jump. As Rainer, she's like sitting on the side, just been encouraging Ryuji the whole way through because like doing like cheerleader chants and shit. And it's Ryuji, he's just like, bro, if only that was me. Fuck, man. I just literally anything else, please. So, Anji, she come in with the water. Well, she's like running. She's like running and talking at the same time. And so she is about to like slip because, yeah, she slipped on a tree branch without even looking on it. And, you know, she does like go flying like forward. And, you know, right? He does like catches the tray, and like all like the water bottles just fall perfectly on the tray. And so she's like, thanks, Ryuji. We're like, no problem, just watch your feet. So he helped her up, you know, tosses Issei a water bottle, and he grabs one himself. So, you know, he tells her thank you as, you know, they're like drinking and stuff. As he's just like, oh, man, I used to not like water as much, but after my body feels like it's trying to kill me, water just feels like the best thing to drink in the world right now, not gonna lie. So, yeah, with that going on, now they're doing like, all these Rias like assign them to like extracurricular activities. Right, like I said, Ryuji, he don't mind it because, like I said, he was already physically fit before they started the training. So when they're doing things like swimming class, gym, playing ball, all that other extra shit, Ryuji, he's fine. He's having the time of his life. But freaking Issei, he's just dying, like wishing he don't want no part of this shit. So, yeah. So, with it being the next day, Azia, she comes in as the next, or I guess the new student. You know, when they see him, niggas, females, they like, oh, she's so cute. Niggas like, damn, she hot. Niggas out here already knowing her measurements and shit, and she just showed up. Muramasa, he just looking at her like clutching up. He said, like, bro, how? Like, how? First it was Rias, then it was Akino, now this. What is the deal? And, you know, they see Rainer, well, at least the new version of her, as they just grab Ryuji as well. They're like, bro, first it was Konako, now this chick? Bro, what are y'all secrets? Fill us in, bro. This is important information. Now you can just keep coming up to the next day with another chick, and they're all tens. So tell us your secrets, man. They're like, you're like, Brady's like, bro, there is no secret. Just be yourself. As guys are like, bro, if I be myself, I'll be on America's Most Wanted. You're just like, oh shit. If it's that bad, then I don't know. Just lie. Just lie. I don't know. So yeah, with that whole interaction going, you know, Rainer, she's like right next to Ryuji, just, you know, relaxing and stuff. And so, you know, the dudes, they like eyeing her because, yeah, she has a nice body and everything. You know, nice face, nice body. But one thing that is funny is that when Akira, like, when she tries to like talk to Ryuji, like the moment she like talks to him, because, you know, she's naturally flirty. So when she's all up on Ryuji talking, like how she would normally talk around Issei, Rainer did not like that shit at all. And so she's just stepping on the ground, like tapping her feet on the ground. And she's tapping with so much force that it's causing like a little mini earthquake inside of the school, causing everyone to think like, oh shit, we're having an earthquake now. But no, that's just Rainer tapping her foot with that much force. So when, you know, Ryuji like put his hands on her shoulder, like, okay, like, calm down. So she nods as she stops, as things just go back to normal. They're like, oh fuck, I don't know what the hell was that. So yeah, we're gonna do another time skip because I don't want to bore y'all with the school shit. So Ria, she calls Ryuji Issei, as they tell them essentially they're gonna be on another mission. Well, Issei will be, and Ryuji will be on a mission by himself. They're taking two separate missions. So when he leaves, he's just on his bike, and he like dashes off, you know, rides off. As Ryuji, he grabs his sword just in case, because he don't know. And also, yeah, Rias can't exactly tell Reiner not to follow Ryuji because, yeah, like, she kind of really can't tell him that. Plus, little does, like, Rias already kind of knows, but Ryuji doesn't know the fact that, Rias kind of already figured out that Reiner is a part of Ryuji's sword, since her and the sword kind of emit the same kind of energy. So, yeah. Which makes sense, since she was stabbed by the sword. It would make sense that she's emitting the same type of energy as the sword. Yeah, Ryuji, Reiner, they're walking to the designated area. And when they get there, you know, Reiner's like, so, how do you think this mission's gonna go? She's like, to be honest, I have no idea, but safe to assume, just be prepared for anything, because we honestly don't know with these people. You're like, right. So, he knocks on the door, and when he opens up the door, it's just like this, like this kid. As Ryuji and Reiner, they're looking kind of confused, as they're like, did you call the Grimory family for this job? As the kid, like, nods. Ryuji's like, okay, so what exactly do you need? And so the kid, he's a little nervous on what he's going to say, but he just says essentially, his parents, they're like gone. Well, not like gone, but they left a little while ago to go partying. So it's just him in the house, and the babysitter just hasn't came back after she left as well. And so essentially, the kid is just like alone, like he don't like being alone. So he just wants people to be around him. So Marioji, he's like, I understand that feeling. So they walk in. They taking care of the kid, talking to him and shit. Hell, even Marioji was nice enough to give him one of his mangas. Cause, yeah. So the kid, he's happy and shit. And so, he's feeling like sleepy and stuff. And, Reiner doing things that's even shocking to Ryuji. She just picks up the kid and starts like rocking him like a baby. Treating him as if she's the mom. But, yeah. So when the kid eventually like falls asleep, she lays him in the bed, pulls in the cover, give him a kiss on the forehead. As she just walks away with like the most biggest like grin on her face. So they quietly leave the room as they close the door. As Raina, she just like sighs. As Raya looks at her like, what's wrong? She's like, seeing that kid, this makes me wonder, when are we gonna have a kid, Master? And Raya's like, I think it's probably a bit too soon for that. But hey, when the discussion is there, it will probably be there. So she like nods, still holding on to his arm, as a magic circle appears as they just go back. Now, for Issei, and Issei looking at me like, bro, why are you laughing like that? You make it seem like you about to put me on some diabolical mission just for the sake of humor for the audience. And Issei like, no, don't tell me. I'm like, I'm sorry, my boy, but it has to be. He's just like, fuck. Fine. But you better make it a baddie. I'm like, hey, that's the least I can do. He's just like, alright then, let's continue this script then. So, Issei, he's on his bike pedaling as he makes it to the house. And when he makes it to the house, he knocks on the door. And he opens up the door. It's an attractive lady, like around Issei's age. As she's like shy. She's like, hello. And he's like, hi. Did you ring the Ria's hotline. As she's like, yes, I did. He's like, all right then, what exactly do you need my help with? As he walks in, and she's like, it's a little embarrassing. He says like, come on, it can't be that bad. You did call a devil to help you after all. As she nods, as she's like, can you help me in a certain area? He says like, I guess, what type of area are you talking about? As she like points down at like at her pocket of life. As he's just like, I might be acting like a dumbass right now, but you're probably gonna need to be more specific of what you're talking about. As just like, I was playing, and I'm using air quotes when I use the word play, and I slipped, and an object went up my butt. As he's just like, wait, really? As she like nods, as he's just like, it's like all the way. She's like, yeah, all the way in there. He's just like, ooh, okay. To be fair, I was not expecting this. But anyway, let's just get this over with. Hey, do whatever it is you're comfortable. I want to make this as relaxing, as natural as experience as humanly possible. So he puts on gloves, because yeah, as she bends down, and she's like, just let me know if you see it. So he grabs a light as he looks up in there, and yeah, it is in there. He's just like, whoa, I didn't even think it could even stretch that much. And you telling me you fell on it? Like, how is it? You know, I'm not even gonna ask how is it possible. Anyway, better get started in. So he takes his hand and like puts his hand in there as he's like trying to feel for it. Like, he can see it, but there's another thing to grab it and pull it out. She's like groaning and stuff, but he does like manage to like feel something as he grabs at it. As he starts like pulling at it, and she's like, okay, can you, I know this is a bit of an awkward request to ask, but can you do it slowly? As he's just like, I guess. You know, Issa in his mind, he's like geeking right now, because Issa knows the only reason why she's asking for it to be slower is because she wants to feel it come out. And Issa could kind of put two and two together. She didn't slip and it got stuck up in there. She put it up in there. But hey, he ain't about to embarrass her like that. So he does eventually pull it out. As he's just like, wow. As he's just looking at that. As he's like, and you telling me this was up in you? As she like nods, like, yeah, it's a bit embarrassing, but thank you. He's just like, no problem. But to be fair with you, if you were in a situation like this, wouldn't it have been better to call the doctor? And she's like, does it look like I have doctor money? Ain't no way I can pay for a gynecologist to do this, or the doctor to do this. And on top of that, I don't really want the shame of another person staring at me. As it's like, but they wouldn't really be mad. They wouldn't really complain, because that's their job. And she's like, look, let's just keep this between you and me, okay? I don't really want this to be out, because for the doctor, not only would they know about this will be on documental records, and I don't want that on me, on myself. As he's just like, he's like, okay, I understand. Just be more careful next time. And stay safe, I guess. As he just leaves. As, she waves, she's like, thank you. As the door he like closes the door. As he's just thinking to himself, like, wow. I know the author did say it was going to be a bad bitch, but I didn't expect her to do that. But hey, at least I have a better understanding of what the female anatomy looks like. He's just like geeking in his own mind. As he gets on this bike, as he's just like pedaling off. As he gets a call on his phone. As he sees it's Ryuji. As he answers, he's like, yo, what's up? He's like, yeah, Rias needs us for like something. So try to hurry up. He's like, oh, okay, I'll be there as quickly as the phone just hangs up. He's like, hello? Ah, shit. As Issei just gets like a weird feeling as he starts pedaling really fast in the area. And so, yeah, that's where I'm going to end it right there. You tell me what you think. Did you enjoy? Hopefully it doesn't take a whole 15 years to make another video, but no promises. And so, I'm out. Peace.